Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Eden Star Early Access Coverage, Episode 18, Day 13. I'm Enigmius, and today we're gathering stuff. That's what we're doing. What do I need to make Flechette blocks? I could make some right now. Let's do that, shall we? This is our ammunition for the assault rifle. I don't see anything here for the Flechette ammunition. I don't even know. Oh, 300 ammo per clip, stack limit 900. Wow. Create. We got 900 of this guy. So that should be helpful. We're keeping an eye out for hives in this specific episode because we haven't been doing a lot to manage their how many there are and how big they are. I guess is the best way to put it. So we're going to kind of be keeping an eye out for those, and also materials. See, there's a hive down there. There's two down there, actually. This guy up here hasn't respawned. We're grateful for that. We've got some tennel here that we can grab, because we do need tennel. We're also going to be grabbing bridgemanite in above average quantities. Also, how far away can I gather from now? Because we did the upgrade in the last episode that let us gather from farther away. That appears to be the distance right there. Not bad. That's kind of handy. The main thing, I think, for having that extra distance is not just standing way back and gathering stuff for shits and giggles, but because there have been cases where we've, for example, destroyed a hive up on a wall, and being able to gather it from farther away, they, you go for a walk. Being able to gather the Teslinium that's left after the hive destroyed from farther away would have been pretty handy because it's up on a hill or on a wall or something silly. And from the looks of things as well, the birds are kind of a thing. I'm wondering now if that extra range also applies to being able to grab things and fling them, the smash, because that would be kind of fun. We should probably start at the top, because if this thing rolls the wrong way, it's going to end up going off the edge, potentially. Oh, bugger off. Inventory full. What do we got in the inventory that makes it full? We have, I guess, 300 ironite is the maximum. So we can get bridgemanite, protonite, fiber, tennel, ceruleum, teslinium. We should put that in our Eden kit before we lose it, and ceramic. Alright, so we won't be gathering any more ironite because we've got 300. But you know what I do want to do? We're gonna do a thing. We're gonna... Oh, that's kind of funky. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna see what we can do to this hive with our Gauss cannon upgrade thingy. So it seems like the principal benefit of the Gauss cannon over the assault rifle is that it can carry more rounds per clip before having to reload, which is not a bad thing. The next step, I think, will be to test it on some armored enemies. But there aren't too many of those. We've got splinter mites qualify as armored enemies. Ikas, the flying tentacle guys, I don't think that they're really armored enemies. I want to jump down, but I'm afraid that it won't survive. Yeah, the Ikas, I don't think they qualify as armored enemies, and I don't think that I would want to try and shoot down Ikas at close range with this thing, because it is a short range weapon. So we managed to get rid of one hive. We got some teslinium out of the deal. That's not bad. Definitely have use for teslinium, not only as the thing that's necessary if we want to respawn after we die, but I think I've seen some upgrades that required it as well. I know we have inventory space for ceruleum because I used pretty much all the ceruleum we had on the ammunition for the Gauss cannon. What else? the Bridgemanite, I think, is really the main thing, because we need to make cubes to protect our second Eden kit when we pick it up. And I really don't think it would be a smart idea for me at this point to try and go pick up another Eden kit until I have a space specifically set up for it. Because I don't think we're going to have room in our Eden kit to store it, and I don't want to get into a position where I'm carrying around another Eden kit and then we die and we lose it. Because that would be silly. We were carrying it around for 3 days and then we finally die and lose it. That would be so sad. So we're going to be a little bit careful about how we go about gathering, you know, all the things that we need to build the components that we need to build the base around the Eden kit and have a spot for that base. And then we'll go find the Eden kit and we'll grab it and we'll go from there. Kind of curious to see what kind of setup we can get if we can get our Eden kits really close to one another, because we get all the power to power the turrets and the storage of having things close to one another, so we can kind of take advantage of that, with the added benefit of having both bases, so to speak, close to one another, so that when it comes time to defend them at night, we don't have to go too far. See, the downside to that is if they're on, say, different elevations, and we get a bunch of Ickas spawning, and they all decide that they want to spawn sort of in the same location, they could theoretically go after the base that's higher up, and gather all, or, you know, do all kinds of damage to that, while the turrets on the lower base can't do anything to defend it. That would be kind of the worst case scenario. We got 2 bases worth of bad guys spawns, but I don't even know if that's the case. I don't know if we would get more enemy spawns by having 2 bases, or if it would be just 1. So, things that we have to think about, and either be prepared to accept, or be mentally prepared to deal with the consequences, as in solve the problem. So, how are we doing for time? We have just under 7 minutes left in the day. I'm not necessarily hinging my happiness on getting everything sort of built and constructed and set up today. The main thing is just kind of doing a bit of a patrol and dealing with any hives we come across, and the gathering of materials, because that's going to be an ongoing thing. How are we looking for 178 Bridgemanite? That's not bad, considering we had nowhere near 100 when we started the day. Giant deposits like this tend to kind of help us with the supply in short order. If I don't grab these, we're going to get the birds. I don't even remember the name of the birds. They do have a name, but I don't remember what it is, which is kind of a shame. All I know is they're birds, and they like to fly around, and they like to steal things until I grab them and throw them away. This is quite the enormous deposit. How are we looking? We're over 200, 231. We might as well push it all the way up to 300 if that's the most that we're going to be allowed to carry. And then we will do one final route around in search of nearby hives that need to be dealt with. We'll deal with those hives, and then we'll get back to base and start looking at what we have to work with for a new Eden kit. Uh, 296, close enough. We are Oscar Mike. Keeping an eye out for red beacons. There's our base on the other side of that ridge. We're not going to stop and pick up that ceruleum. I see it. I see you there, ceruleum, but we're not really possessive of a ton of time today. We've got lots and lots of ammunition. This is the mistake that I made last time, isn't it? Oh no, here we go. See, last time I got stuck in or lost in some sort of swamp, and I was like, oh no, I can't make it back. Quickly, find the beacon. So that's our base now, and I'm kind of thinking if we can squeeze the other Eden kit right there, we will be in business. It will be fantastic and glorious. Hey. But what I really want to do now is see what I can't do by way of storing some of this stuff. We got 3.5 minutes. So if ever there was a good time to store things, to spend that extra time, what's that, ceramic? This guy, max, store. There we go. That frees up 1. Teslinium, max, store. That frees up some. What else? Ironite we don't necessarily need to store. Fiber, max, convert, continue. Did we max it out? Almost. Generated power 788. Oh no, that's where it is there. So we still have a ways to go, but we could put in another turret if we wanted to. Total structure is 6. Radius 47.5 meters. That's kind of neat. So we've got 1 stack of assault rifle rounds and 700 Flechette blocks, I guess. 700 Flechettes. I'm not sure. While we're here, let's take a look. Weapons. No. Armor. RMD modules. Kinetic force. Gauss cannon. Upgrade. Oh, look at this. To allow a much faster rate of fire than previously allocated. Beware, this upgrade will deplete ammo at a higher rate. Unlock. BS. We just had it. Ceramic and ironite. Oh, because we put the ceramic in the Eden kit. Bugger. Come here. Where are you? There it is. Teslinium ceramic. How much do we have? 127. Max. Withdraw. Weapons. Armor. RMD. Gauss cannon. Upgrade. What are the other ones? Decreases the projectile speed. Cannot be used in conjunction with the increased speed upgrade. Enhances the damage dealt. Helps the user kill multiple targets in quick succession. Increases the spread to hit multiple targets at once. Increase accuracy while the user is moving. I like this one here to increase the rate of fire. Okay. And increase the damage dealt. Ceramic, Tennel. I was going to say I can't do it because not enough materials. We need a Teslinium. Oops. Eden kit, Teslinium, withdraw, 1, excellent, tab, here we go again, all the layers, RMD modules, weapons, this one, RMD, Gauss cannon, upgrades, upgrade, damage, unlock. Okay, so we've got rate of fire and damage increased. Increases to projectile speed, allows for greater accuracy when hitting single targets over distance. Protonite, ceramic, and ironite. Unlock. Not enough materials. We need protonite. And more ceramic. We're actually low on ceramic. Alright, so we're going to tuck away some of these goodies. Here we go. Max. Store. That'll do. You. Guy bombing our Eden kit. While our turrets sat around and did nothing. Don't think I didn't notice that, turrets. You up there. I'm not gonna waste any ammunition on you just yet. Can we get a read? 88% on our Eden kit. That's not too bad. Considering we haven't repaired it yet, I haven't even looked at the materials that needed to repair. It's not bad, but it's a little bit more than the standard turret or construction block. These guys are all just kind of afraid. They're just hanging out there, afraid, not sure what to do. It looked like the bravest among them was about to do horrible things to our Eden kit, and then all of a sudden they just were destroyed. And now these guys are kind of like, maybe, you know, we showed up. That might be good enough. Oh, Eden kit in danger. What is endangering our Eden kit? These guys. See, now the turrets are behaving the way they're expected to behave. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice having the turrets doing the job. Not being bombed by 9 Ickas all at the exact same time. There he is. Fine job, turrets. Excellent job, indeed. Oh, here comes a guy. %67%. Wow. So tomorrow we're going to be making sure we have materials to start repairing some of our turrets before it's too late. The 67% guy is kind of an outlier, but still, we can't leave it like that. We're going to be in very, very serious trouble. So tomorrow, since we've only got just over a minute left in the nighttime cycle, tomorrow we're going to again focus on getting the foundation and early protection around an Eden kit for Eden kit number 2. We're going to gather materials that are necessary for repairing the things that we already have. We're going to keep another eye out for hives, especially now that we've got an upgraded Gauss cannon. It's going to shoot faster and do more damage with each hit, which is kind of... I'm enthusiastic about that. We're going to gather the protonite and the ceramic that we need to do the last upgrade on that guy, because you saw all the different things that we could have upgraded, but we're only allowed 3 upgrades on the weapon. So that's what we're going to do, is we're going to do the 3rd upgrade, which is going to be the accuracy at distance. And then I think from that we should be in pretty good shape to carry on and do some fun and exciting things involving the slaughter of hives, and looking forward to the new updates and all the craziness that's going to be happening there. We also have a bunch of other things to upgrade as well, so we're going to be looking at those in a little bit more detail. So if you want to be notified when I add the next episode and we do all those crazy things, you can subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on social media. Links for social media, as usual, in the information box below the video. These guys coming in for one last kick at the can. Should have just stayed home. Please leave your comments and feedback. Thanks for watching, guys, and take care.